7th of January 2024. It is today's topic of discussion is love and hate relationships versus universal love. This the topic actually when I get up today morning, then one of our group member asked me this question. So I will come back to that, what answer I have given later on. The question was that what is like and what is love? Namaste Guruji, what is like and what is love? Okay, and I answered to her. But then I thought, why not to discuss today about this topic? And then I written down that what are the topics there. But basically, it all started from there. What is like and what is love? Means it came from that, like the teenage time, people say that I like you, but I don't love you. Or it is only liking, you're only friend, and this kind of thing. I think that was the kind of background. Anyway, so let us go into the truth and what is normally talked about the love and what is like, what is love, and what is not, what is I dislike, and what is not love. Opposite to love is hate. So why the hate is coming, and from where, and then we'll discuss in detail about how do we use it and what are the areas we use this word love and how what is meant. And finally, we'll go with what is means love in the physical dimension. Then we'll go to the spiritual dimension. What is meant love, and then ultimately we'll go to what is called universal love. Universal love of the Creator. Universal love of the universal consciousness. So we'll go up to there. But let us start with our common colloquially we use that, let us start with liking, liking and disliking. But what we like, whatever gives us the positive experiences that we like, and whatever do not give us positive experience or it gives negative experiences, then we dislike. So it is applicable for any item, any object, any place, or even any person, right? Like relationships. So whatever gives us positive experiences, that's what we like normally, and what does not, that then gives us negative experiences, then we dislike it. So basically, it depends on our own experiences, our own assessment, our own judgment, rather than actually what it is. Okay. Something, someone like something, but another person may dislike that, as simple as that. Say, for example, some people, they may like to have the drive around the city. They like the drive around. And some people may hate driving. So just they don't want to go into this crowd and all this honking and all this kind of things. But they don't like it. So that means the driving itself, is there any right or wrong, positive or negative? No. It is the way you take it. It is your experience, your judgment, that your opinionated mind that decides what is the type of thing you will consider. So it is basically our lower self take the decision. In other words, in spiritual terminology, you call them ego. Our lower self that takes this decision, and this physical world, this physical reality is full of our likes and dislikes. We like, there is no particular reason. Only thing is we have a free will and we have a right to choose whatever we like and whatever we don't like. We have full freedom to do that. So in that sense, the liking, disliking is just a personal opinion, and you set up your mind based on some experiences or some information, or you might not have experienced anything, but you don't like it. So that's why it is based on some information, and that's okay. So you have a right to do that. Yeah? All right. So this is our liking and disliking. So then it comes to when it go to the. So I started our session today saying that somebody, one of our the member has asked me the question in the morning that what is like and what is love. So first thing, like, I'm now giving the definition what I have given. I replied to her. So I'm just reading it now. Like equal to means appreciating something or someone for its good qualities. Okay, I repeat. Like is appreciating something or someone for its good qualities. So if we appreciate good quality of someone or something, then that means that's called, it is our liking. It is of our liking. Okay. So this is what like is. Then go to the next thing called love. So then first let us start understanding that love in the physical domain. Okay, in the physical reality. First let us start that, then I will talk about the spiritual domain. Okay. So like is just appreciating something or someone for its good qualities. It not necessarily, just understand the difference between like and love. Like means you are just appreciating, that's all. Love means you want it. You want to have it. In this reality, wanting something or someone for happiness and self-gratification. That's the answer I have given. Love in the physical domain, in the physical reality. So wanting something or someone for happiness and self-gratification. Like I wanted to be happy, so I wanted to, I want somebody's company. I want something from someone I'm looking for happiness and self-gratification. So that is the love in the physical domain, means our external reality. Okay. Means then from where the hate comes then. So as we want to be happy and we expect something from somebody or something, wanted to be happy and for self-gratification, I want it now or whatever, So that particular stuff, when we don't get it, when we don't meet our expectation, we hate it. Okay. So same thing, when we want something for our happiness and gratification, when we don't get it, then we hate that. Okay. Normally I say the truth is, suppose any kind of negative emotion you consider, like you are angry, you are disturbed, you are worried, and you are feeling hopeless and all those things. Any kind of negative emotion I think of, you feel like crying, you are sad, and no matter, you are frustrated, any kind of negative emotion, why you are undergoing that negative emotions? Answer is just one. You will surprised to note that why all sets of negative emotions happen. Simply because you expected something that didn't happen as per your expectation. As simple as that. You wanted something, you didn't get it. You wanted to have food, you didn't get that food. You wanted you wanted to go to some place, you could not go. It didn't meet your expectation because of whatsoever be the reason. So you wanted to be, look something like some beautiful, that didn't happen. Then all this negative aspect, then you feel negative about it, and all these kinds of negative emotion is basically you expected something that didn't happen. Simple. Whether you expect someone to behave in a certain way, you expect to have some food, or expect to go somewhere, you expect to have certain kind of money, or expected to be part of some ceremony or something, or you expect to get invited by someone that didn't happen. So whatever it is, if you see, the truth is only one. You expected something that didn't happen. That's why you all these negative emotions coming out of it. Okay, all this, any kind of negative emotion basically coming out of it. Yeah. So now the fundamental question is then we understand what we like and what we dislike, and why we love something, why we hate something or someone. Okay, it's all the same. Like it's, if it is object, which is it, and if it is someone, it's a he or she. So this happens in the external world. If you have now get me into some spiritual reality, the truth, because this domain, we call it third dimensional domain, third dimensional reality. Third dimension reality is having duality consciousness. Duality consciousness means just opposites stay there. Opposites of, say, like has a dislike, love has a hate, those are available there. These are opposites of anything, has got the equivalent opposite version of that. The light and darkness. So then whatever means, anything you think of, there is opposite version of that available in this reality. So it is called duality consciousness, because opposites is there. And question is, why we do have that duality? Why do you have opposites? Because we wanted to experience something fully, experience something properly. You need to also have experience of the opposite. Otherwise, you will not you will not appreciate that. You will not, means, to be technical term, you cannot experience something fully if you don't have any idea of that opposite. We appreciate light because we have experienced darkness. That's why. Okay. We have appreciate healthy body because we experience sickness. That's why. If there is nothing called sickness, we will not appreciate the healthy body. As simple as that. So now here, our topic today, why we appreciate liking something or someone, then it is because we have experienced what is dislike, because what does not support us, what does not give us a good experience. That's why you don't like. So good, bad is there. So bad is there, that's why good is there. Unless until you experience the opposite, other cannot happen, Okay. So this way you have because of the duality consciousness, the purpose of duality consciousness I just mentioned. So here, that is why this plane, third dimensional plane or planet Earth, become like a highest level of experiential college. We learn here experientially. In a higher dimension, we cannot learn this way. When we learn this way, then our understanding become much faster. Think of something. I normally give an example of, say, sweet and sour. Say both the tastes. Okay. Is it possible that we can give some lecture and somebody has never experienced sweet and sour, never tested anything? So no matter how much you tell them or how much you explain it to them, they will not get it. Okay. Best thing to experience is you experience both sour taste and sweet taste. Give one sample of something, maybe one lime and one mango you give. So lime is sour and mango is sweet, say. So they know the difference now, that which is sour and which is one. And maybe out of that, then you will like the mango or sweet better than the sour taste. So your choice. It can be other way around also. It's your free will. So because you have now the understanding of these two tastes, so you choose the one which you have positive experience. As per your understanding, that experience is positive and that experience is negative or not good or not up to the mark, whatever it is. You don't like it. Okay. So then your tendency to have the more and more of that experience what you like. And in persuasion of that, what we do, that is called, we are looking for the happiness because we want to repeat that experience again and again and again in our life. So everybody is running behind that kind of happiness. So whatever we like, now let's see what is. Okay. So now I explained what are the criteria of loving or hating something or someone because of these experiences. What is the difference between I like and I love? That I explain into that definition. I read it again. I like means I appreciate something or someone for its good qualities. And I love something means wanting something or someone for happiness or self-gratification. Now, wanting something in or having good experiences, when we record, there are different aspects, there are plenty of it. We call it I love, because I want it, I want it more. It can be like I love ice cream, I love, the place, say, like I love Mumbai, or I love what is called cricket, or I like to watch some, some TV show, or I like to watch some movie. I love this, I love that. So, and I love my children, I love my spouse, and all this is the persons. So you can love. So you love many things, and nowadays even all the places when you go, not only the major cities, anywhere you go, they said I love, then the name of the place. So anywhere you go, they have the local municipality, they make something, people go and take photo and then in front of that. So that is everywhere in this kind of things, and everywhere in India. I went there and found out many places they have just did like that. It's a good thing. It's fine. You like to keep a memory. So I love this place and all this kind of thing. Some people buy some T-shirt written I love this and things like that. It's okay. That's fine. So those are giving your good experiences, positive experiences. But it is in a vast thing. It can be place, it can be people, it can be a food item, it can be some entertainment, it can be some sports or anything. So this is. The spectrum is huge, what we claim to love. We love it. Okay. Right. Now, go to the next part of our discussion. So it says, commonly said, falling in love, why falling instead of elevating? Someone asked this question before. So it is, why, we say fall in love. And I've gone through actually dictionaries, Oxford Dictionary, Cambridge Dictionary, and all those things. So they don't mention why they call fall. They just said that fall in love means it is romantic love or emotional attachment, or we want someone desperately and all those kind of things. Or it is attraction, or it is infatuation and all these kind of things. But why fall? It is still not clear. Okay, so clear in the English literature. Why they are calling falling in love? Why not raising in love? Why not elevating in love? It could have been that also. Because our common understanding is love make you better. If you are a lovable person, then your credential goes high, not low. So if you love someone else, it should be, overall, it's called synergic effect. Overall vibration goes high. I'm not talking vibrationally. Overall vibration of both goes high. Okay, that is fact. That is the reality. So if it goes high, why they call fall? It is still a mystery. I mean, literature I didn't find. If any one of you find it, let me know. But what I feel that it is my personal view. It's nothing to do with spirituality. Just my personal view. Why they call fall? This kind of thing, when you fall in love, you lose your judgmental mind. You basically lose your mind. You become little craziness comes. Okay. So you fall from the normalcy. Normalcy means what normally people say you are educated, intellectual person, you operate through intellect. When you know, that fall in love, they say that Cupid had put some arrow, and in Hinduism, some, I think some devta is their mother or somebody. So it's okay, whatever way it is. When you are influencing of that falling in love category, then you lose your normal common sense. You know, you fantasize and things in the other person so much that it is beyond any normal thing. Yeah, basically you lose your mind. As you lose your normal mind, and I think that's why they call it falling. Okay, falling from the normalcy. Okay, during that period. I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. I'm saying why not to going high rather than going down. You know, so that is the thing. But whoever asked this question before, it's an interesting question. We really didn't think about it. Why they call it fall in love? You know, why say, you know, get up in love? But it is also as falling in love. There is also some term called falling out of love. It is there. You know, people use it. You know, you lose interest in someone, then it's called falling out of love. Means it's no longer the same spell or same magic or same thing is no longer there. You know, so they fall out of love. Yeah. Anyway, so this is, let people do whatever they wanted to do, what the hell they wanted to do with their lives. It's okay. But I'm just explaining of the literally part. I researched it actually. I didn't find why they call it fall. Yeah. So they could have used other better words, but that's what nearby I can think of. I just thought better as we are in the topic to share with you. Okay, now why love is symbolized at heart. Now, okay, let me go into now just little bit go towards the spiritual domain. Okay. See, our like, dislike, and all, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's operated from ego mind. Okay, liking, disliking, it's just our mental construct. Otherwise, as but the particular issue, as just giving example of driving, or it can be anything. You know, so like certain animal, you know, somebody may love cat, somebody hate cat. Okay, nothing wrong with the cat, but somebody love it. You know, try to cuddle it, and somebody run away from it the moment they say cat is coming. Anyway, so it is about how we perceive it, and that's how it is being projected with our in our behavior. You know, then that's how we express it. You know, that way. So when you the love now let us understand the love from the concept, or it is no longer a concept. It is already researched by Dr. David Hawkins. We mentioned it many times. The consciousness mapping. There is something called the vibration, cellular vibration. So 250 is neutral, and then go and higher than 250 is a positive, and lower than 250 is a negative. What we call like, dislike. So means if something can gives you the better vibration more than 250, then you like it. And if it is below 250, then you dislike it. Okay. If have a relationship with someone, raise your vibration towards, you know, above 250. Of course, 250 is neutral. So any positive territory, 300, 350, etc. So that we like it, so that we love it. And if something goes down, you know, somebody has cheated you and somebody has been abusive to you, don't like, then you negative emotions that makes you hate that person or hate that situation. Okay, because it creates the lower vibration in you. Okay, so but all these are experienced through our intellect, through our mind, through our ego mind. Okay, these experiences are our mental experiences. Means these things, when our mind is not active, you know, as for example, when we are sleeping, then this liking, disliking doesn't arise because our mind is at rest. So this is the way we just experience that. Okay, this is the way we just categorize into all those things. But what happens is this, the love actually is a feeling. It's not an emotion. I told you so many things about this romantic love and this and that. There is a self-interest involved. I read that whatever the definition I wrote in the morning again. Love in the physical domain means wanting something or someone for happiness and self gratification. Which I can only love something if I am feeling happy about it. I am important. My self interest is there. Otherwise, why should I love someone? If I am not having a good experience, positive experience, why should I love? Rather, I hate. That is the type of thing. So self gratification is heavily involved here. Means if my interest is not served, then I cannot love someone. This is an emotion. Okay, this love hate. This is an emotion area. Okay, but when it goes to a certain level, then the vibration goes up in our chakra system. When the heart chakra opens, it opens at 500 hertz. Okay, so 250 above, when it crosses 500, then faculty of love opens up. This is a feeling. It has nothing to do with what you are thinking about something. It is all about the feeling something, and this feeling is this faculty. When it started, it is unconditional. Means it is not about what others are doing and others are, whether I will get any benefit of it in return or not. That part is over, because that is the projection of the ego. But when the heart chakra opens up, you get your inner faculty opens up, and you start feeling something positive unconditionally. Means no matter what is happening, it doesn't matter. It doesn't depend upon, what they are doing and what they can do for me and what is there for me. No, that me business, the go. Okay. So this feeling, happens after opening the heart. Okay. Even if it is used in our, languages, in the common people say the heart to heart connection and all, that's okay. It's possible, heart to heart connection with somebody. But just check. The test is you check whether the experiences are no longer pleasant. If you have a still same feeling, then you raised above the duality. Means you raised above the heart chakra. Then it becomes the love for your own quality. It does not depend how I'm treated, how others are doing, and things like that. Yeah. See, ancient the literatures, they have done a lot of studies about the different stages of love. I'm just reading it. Even though I don't fully agree with this, but I'm just reading it just for your information, how they say 7 levels of love they have written somewhere. They are starting with attraction, infatuation, then love, then reverence, then worship, then obsession, and then death. So these are the 7 levels of love, they say. So anyway, so they have their own way of looking at it. But when you cross that middle level love, the reverence, worship, obsession, and the death, those are non-returnable area. Like these are the feeling which does not depend what return I get. Yeah. And top level, it is written death, means you lost the lower self has completely gone. You are merged with something much higher, that is called death. Yeah. May not necessarily be in a physical death, but it is just your death of your ego, like no further thing left. You all merged with something else. That is the highest level of love possible. We come back on this particular aspect on the universal love, okay, later on. But anyway, let us go ahead with our discussion. So in that sense, so now we come to an area that love faculty opens up when our general vibration go beyond our heart chakra. Okay. And spiritually, it makes sense when we put the love in the symbol of the heart, like the heart symbol. So this symbol that like it opens up the heart, it is a good thing. So and in this category also, somebody can, it is possible somebody can desperately love someone else and they have crossed the vibrational level of the heart chakra open and it becomes unconditional. It is possible. There are many historical facts and stories where people sacrifice themselves in the name of love. Yeah. So I think the death, which is the last one, comes from that category as well. When you are so much committed with your feeling, you don't need anything else from anyone. You just you are ready to leave your physical body also. That is the kind of love. It is possible. Okay. Some movies have been made on that also, and forget about the romantic one. Even in other areas of love, something loving for your motherland. We have seen the many who are freedom fighters. They willingly go to the what is the hanging thing, the death penalty. That's okay for them because they love their motherland so much. They're ready to die for it. That is the ultimate level of love. What I just mentioned earlier, the 7 levels. It is possible. So that is the level where it comes, and that kind of attitude definitely above the heart chakra. No doubt about it. Their vibration are very high. So that's why they will be able to do this kind of things. Anyway, so now the next I'm coming that what is meaning of pure love and spiritual significance. All right. So pure love and spiritual significance. Pure love means, first of all, there is no duality. And because this domain of the spiritual love is coming from the 5th dimension. What is the difference between 3rd dimension and 5th dimension? 5th dimension or higher dimension, or this dimension, whatever talking about, energy dimension, it is unity consciousness, no duality. So there is no good and bad. It's all experiences. You are operating in the purest form. So you like everything. There is no such thing called dislike. It is not conditional that if that person do me this, do me that, then only I will love, otherwise don't. It is not that. It is nothing to depend. It does not, spiritual love not depend on the external world. It is your inner connection, the source, your inner connection with the source that brings that love in you. You just express spiritual love, and that's why it is just a connection, and it does not depend on anything outside you. Why the connection will bring love? Because we are made of pure love energy. We are made of divine feminine, pure love energy. And I think I said many times, again I will say it, that's why human beings are called prema sarupa, like manifestation of love. Okay. So our core, the things we are made of, is love. So when we stop our mind and this external business, liking, disliking, and we elevate ourselves to the soul level, and which is already connected to the higher dimensions and our true nature that express through us, and that is pure love. Pure means uncontaminated. It is directly from the higher dimension. We are expressing it. When we try to, use it through our, go liking, disliking, mind starts operating, it gets contaminated, then it no longer pure. So when mind is switched off, you are in a stillness of mind, you get connection, then you express yourself. That is called pure love. And it is only possible through the connection. You cannot generate it or have it or give it to someone. Okay, there is some, this needs to be understood. This is not transactional. It is just being into that state will automatically express the love. I give normally the example of the sun. Sun gives light because it is in nature. It is made of that light, made of that energy. That's why it's freely giving to everybody. So that is universal love. That is the pure love, which is express itself, and people get it. No matter, it does not distinguish between who is a rich man, who is a poor man. When the big tree will get light, the grass will not get, or the seawater, they get the sunlight, but the water in the drain will not get the sunlight. No, all the water, no matter where it is, as long as it is exposed, you will get it. So same here. It is unconditional. You just express yourself. You connect it to the infinite source and express yourself. Prema Sarupa. You are the manifestation of love, and you, the attainment level, you the be love. Like you just be, and rest of the things will happen. You need not to do anything. Okay. And the last point here I mentioned about experiencing universal love of the Creator. This happens when you reach a seven body system, as is another session we had discussed. When you go by your sadhana, reach to the sixth body, your that is your spiritual body. When you reach there, then the oneness is felt. Like whatever the Creator is feeling, you feel the same way. You can get it through the sadhana to go up to that level. Then you will feel what is the Creator is feeling for the universe. Creator has only one job, that is to create. And to create something, it uses that universal love. That is the ingredient to create anything. So if you go there, you will feel that. You feel everything is happening inside you. Means everything is connected by pure love. We are one. Okay, we are one with this consciousness of, and bonding is pure love, the universal love, which is available in abundance, infinite love. Okay, you can experience that to the when you go to that level of your sixth body, just through any deep meditation, expanded awareness, Shiva Bhakti state, you can reach there. You can experience that. But of course, you cannot stay there because you have to come to the physical reality to operate as a human being, but that's fine. But you can experience that. So that is possible. You can do that. So that is the universal love. And then you feel that how lovingly, each and everything on this earth or in all other dimensions has been created, because everywhere there is a love. Love is all that is. You will have that experience when you go there, and you'll feel that oneness, and that love will be overpowering. Like overpowering is, I don't have a word to express it. Like you will be completely, immersed in the ocean of love, and you radiate love. As I give an example of the sunlight, this kind of thing. So how do you then feel about anything which you are connected to? Everybody is connected, everything is connected. We are all one, yeah. Then you will operate through compassion. Compassion means love in action. All the masters, spiritual masters, operate from there. They are compassionate. They are compassionate to each and every being because they see the reflection of the Creator in the same who created that master. It is same everywhere. How cannot you love something which is created by the Lord or the Creator? Okay. So you will love all these types of creation. It is just a different varieties of creation. It is just like you will see the rainbow of the creation, like a different flavors of creation. You will enjoy that. You don't criticize anything. There is no such thing called good and bad. You are experiencing different variation, different manifestations. That's all. Okay, that is the highest level of experience possible, and that is the kind of love experience you get it. Okay, when you get that, you will be transformed completely. No such this kind of romantic love, this, that, and all will not make any sense. Okay, you will not disrespect anything. Let some people do it. It's okay. But you will say that this self-interest has gone long back. There is no self-interest left. Self-gratification, gratifying the five senses. Why? Where you have this ocean available, just by one breath you can connect. Even the higher level of master, they need not to even meditate. Just one breathing, they can connect to that state. And when they get connect, everybody will they can feel that. They can feel the love. If some person is already connected, they can feel that. You cannot miss it. Just like when you go out in the day, you cannot miss the sunlight. It's not possible. Okay, so you can run away from it, but you can criticize it, but you cannot get rid of it. Okay, same here in this pure love that operates overwhelmingly overwhelmed by this, and it will operate, and you just express, and you be love and operate from there. This is the highest level of expression you can have on the planet Earth. With this, I'll conclude this learning session. So if there is any question, so please, you are free to ask me this question now. Okay, Indranilda, go ahead.
Yeah, can I ask an unrelated question, not totally related to this?
Okay.
What is your interpretation of the power of dreams?
Power of dream.
Yeah, what is your interpretation of dreams?
Okay. Fine. So, dream is basically our projection of our own subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is very little. Like you can tip of the iceberg. Many of our emotions, many of our thoughts and ideas are in our subconscious mind. During the dream state, that subconscious mind that comes into the play, and that subconscious mind does not follow the logic of physical reality of the external world. It is possible I can see my daughter is playing with my grandfather, maybe before my daughter's birth, maybe 30 years before my grandfather died. Okay, but I can see in my dream they are playing together. It's possible. So it means logically it doesn't go as per our real life or practical world's logic, because only common factor is both of them are in my subconscious. So these two characters, they come out from subconscious and they play something here during the dream. So dream is just a play of our mostly. Yeah, it is not a spiritual experience. There are very few which are spiritual. Otherwise, it is all about our subconscious coming and telling us a story. That's the dream. That is what.
Is it not that the universe sometimes gives message through dreams, or no?
Means why universe need to wait for the dream whether it can give you consciously?
Okay.
That is to meditation. Why need to wait for you go to sleep? Yeah. Because it is possible, but it need not to wait. If universe has to give the message, it will give you the message. Even who are spiritually aware, they can get messages even while talking. They can get the message and convey it to right now. That this moment is possible.
Okay.
So it is basically what I'm saying. It is possible that during the dream you can get the message, because that's will of the divine. It can give you anytime, anywhere. Okay.
Right.
But reverse is not true. Means if you think that some message you got during dream, is it a divine message? No, not necessarily. And in fact, 99% no, it is not a divine message. Okay. It is your subconscious. Maybe you forgotten, or you are thinking about it. You wanted to have thinking about some deity and all in the dream. You say the deity is coming and blessing you. Just because you thought about it. That's why.
Okay.
If something, I'm just giving just for the logical sake, if somebody, I don't pray, I don't think, I don't see them coming and giving me blessings. If I don't know them,
Yeah.
they will not appear in my dream.
Okay.
It's not that the masters are only into our Indian tradition. There are many, maybe some Chinese, maybe some Portuguese, Peru, and all these places. They have the masters. No?
Yeah.
None of those masters will come in your dream and bless you because you don't know them. Practically, you don't physically you don't know them. That's why you will not get their blessings.
Yeah, actually, somebody I know had a very strange dream. Sorry, I'm digressing a bit, but since there are no questions, that she saw a temple somewhere, where she had never in her lifetime visited. Okay. And the route, everything was very clearly spelled out, outlined. Then she went and she saw that there is indeed a temple like that. So I don't know. So is it some kind of a divine thing or what is it?
It is something little different. Let me explain you what it is. It is called astral travel. Okay.
Okay.
It is called astral travel. So what happens is, you listen this part carefully. Okay. During our deep sleep, after dreaming, we go to a stage called deep sleep. Where the doctors, the rapid eye movement stops. We go into the deep sleep state every night. Whenever we sleep, we go to deep state for some time. During that time, our soul or astral body leaves the physical body. And it can go to anywhere. There is no time and space limitation. It can instantly go to anywhere. It feels like. All of us, and it is not limited to only spiritual masters. All of us, we do. Our soul, we go there. Suppose you are planning to visit, say, Paris or Eiffel Tower.
Correct.
Okay. So you are planning it. So physical body, mind, you know it. So, but you never been into Paris before. Say, for example, you are giving temple example. I'm just giving, say, Eiffel Tower example. Okay.
Right.
Maybe tomorrow you will fly. But today, when you are sleeping, your astral body will leave the physical body, go there, without any visa, without any air travel. Go there, make a round there and come back. Okay. Because you are planning to go there tomorrow.
Okay.
Now what happens when it comes back, then little bit traces of that astral travel thing, because when astrally traveled, it didn't carry your physical brain with it. It is still lying in the body.
Right.
Only those experience when it comes back, I call it some little spillover effect. Like if there is any, two glass, people do cheers, no? With the drink. So little bit of drink from spilled over to the other.
Okay.
So like that, little bit of that experience, astral travel experience, spill over to your physical memory or physical brain.
I see.
Then you remember when you visit that, isn't it very familiar?
Correct.
Because your astral body came there before. You didn't come physically. That's clear. That's fact. Okay.
Yeah.
But your astral body came 1 day before or 2 days before or 1 week before. Okay. That's why you feel familiar.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. Okay. Any other question? I think this link will expire shortly. So, okay, Vani, go ahead with your question. But if link expires, I will continue in the second one. Please go ahead with your question. Yeah.
Guruji, I know mother's love is selfless, but still mothers keep on asking like, oh, my child should become this and my child should become that. So how is that actually a love? I mean, we should accept however the child is, right?
Yes, that's right. That's right. See, it is one form of love, which correct terminology is affection. Okay. So we have our affection to our, our children and all those things. So that is absolutely fine. And in fact, that this kind of affection also reduces our that ability to logically treat something. You know, most of the time you will see that people are saying the weakest child, mother loves him or her most.
Yeah.
Suppose a mother has a five children, one of them is weakest, not well developed or maybe mentally not fit, and there is no chance that that particular child will be giving too much of joy, satisfaction, and all those things. Yeah, but still, mother loves that child most. Okay, so it is a different kind of affection and a different type of love, and what mothers feel is perfectly fine. It's no issue with that. Okay.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Vidyaji. Okay, all right. So let us continue our session number 189. Meanwhile, I have posted the question answer I asked in the morning. No, I was telling one of our group member. She has asked the question. I replied exact whatever reply, and I just posted into the group. Just you can go through that one. I think last one I didn't, explain properly. Like last one was love in the spiritual love. But the explanation I given in the morning is a divine quality to accept unconditionally to all as they are, appreciate them and help them without any expectation of any return. Okay, that was the thing. Anyway, you can just read that. So just for your information, I posted because the question in the morning which initiated this topic for selecting this topic for me today. Okay, I see the raising hands. Vani, please continue. I think you asked the question, so please ask. Continue.
Yeah, Guruji, just wanted to know, thinking about children having to want the child to be happy, healthy, and all that. Is that like a selfish love, kind of?
Yes or no? Okay. Why yes? Because if that child is not your child, we could not have felt that way. Okay, so here the selfish comes, means it is not your nature what you are giving to others. Just because he or she is your child, that's why you are having this kind of thing, thinking good about it. So that is the yes part of it. Okay, no part of it is that you don't actually expect anything return from them. You are doing because you are feeling, because your motherly love, you want the good for them. And there is absolutely nothing wrong in asking good for them, good health for them, let them be prosperous, let them be educated, and let them lead a peaceful, blissful life. It's absolutely fine. Okay. You don't need anything in return from them. You are not consciously doing something because they will do something towards you later. Of course, sometimes, that is also maybe some kind of hidden expectation that I take care of my children, but when they are in my old age, they will take care of me. Okay. So that's why in the direct relation, we cannot put a what's called demarcation line, whether it is a selfish or unselfish. Okay, because there is a connection there, and there will be some expectation. There will be at least some expectation. At least they will behave properly, or they will not mistreat you. They will not forget you. That is also an expectation, right?
Yeah.
That will be there for any mother child or for parent child. That will be there. So that's why 100% it is not unconditional. Okay, so this is the right understanding, but it is absolutely means my advice to all the parents. I am a parent to myself. Do your best and rest you give it to divine. Do your duty how much is possible for you. No need to go beyond and do too much. Nobody will give you Nobel Prize for that. Except it will raise your expectation. I have done so much thing for them. I sacrifice so much thing for them, and they are treating me this. So basically, that is a possibility. It is possible. Everybody has a free will, and it is, not giving a negative thing, but there are also cases like Vijay Singhania, who has formed the Bombay Dyeing, that company. His son. He has so much affectionate to his son. I forget his name, but anyway, he has given all his property, all his business to son's name. Okay, the moment the son got it, he was not in his right mind. Very selfish. Next day, he thrown out his father and parents out of their house. Grabbed all the business, throw them out, and they have to suffer a lot and stayed. They have to, stay some rented apartment or somehow they have to manage, something like that. Even he has written a book also, all these things. Basically, what he is telling, don't hand over everything in your living condition. You write everything, all your property, everything when you die. You make a will and then go. Don't do it. That is a sum and substance of his book.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, what I'm saying, don't expect that you will get something. So you maintain something that you need not to expect anything from them. Okay. You do your bit. Don't give too much. Like Vijaypat Singhania, he gave 100% of his property, 100% of his business, 100% share to his child. Don't do that. Okay. Anything, sarvam attanta garhitam. Nobody will appreciate for that. Maybe you will get this rebuff for that. Yeah. Anyway, so my normal advice to all the parents: do whatever you can comfortably do. Do take care of the children and do whatever possible. Don't go beyond your means or don't do extraordinary things. That is not necessary. Okay. It will only increase your expectation. I have done so many things for them and I have sacrificed my life for them and this is the return I'm getting. So avoid that kind of scenario. No, you say, I have done whatever possible for me to do and that's it. That much I can do. I cannot do. And you must be truthful about that. Yeah? And then the rest you leave it to the divine. If your children appreciates, very good. If somebody thinks that, it is up their life, they will choose what they need to do. It's okay. It's up to them. But in either way, you are fine. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay. God bless you. Okay. Shweta.
Yes, sir. Sir, my voice is clear.
Clear. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Pranam, sir. Sir, I have said this earlier also, and that whenever you choose a topic, it becomes something we are most fighting for in our mind. It happens naturally. Sir, I want to ask that this how to be in our peace, how to be peace at heart in middle of difficult relationship or difficult people. Because, liking comes easy, but disliking becomes very hard to maintain peace. That is.
Yeah. See, the fundamental rule is same. You have to reduce your own expectation. Unhappiness, all in the middle of the session somewhere I mentioned all type of negative emotions, negative experiences, just because you expect something from someone. You expect, which is maybe your legitimate right, good behavior, a nice talking. People say this much also I cannot expect. Then what is the point of having relationship? That is correct. Okay, but the relationship lesson we come here to learn. Okay, that is only thing how we can give, not to take. A relationship lesson is not give and take. Where understanding is relationship is give and take, but actually that is not the lesson we come here to learn. We come here to learn how to give, irrespective of anything, unconditionally give. If something comes back, it's fine. If it doesn't come back, that is okay. That is one way of looking at it. Okay. Another way of looking at it, it is our soul journey. Originally, we are the one. We are the creator. We put ourselves ये सब धक्का मुक्का खाने के लिए. Okay, intentionally. Because at some point of time, you will choose enough is enough. Let me go back home. Okay, if everything nice and fancy, okay, if your life is like a big party, you will not, willing to leave the party, right? So that's why by design, sometime, somewhere, somehow it started souring. By design. And when it happens, you start searching for a reason for it. You get, feel all the negative emotions and all. Ultimately, you landed up in searching to get out of this cycle of birth and death, which will be your ultimate destination, anyway. Okay, all these things teaches the value of permanency. Like, we are looking for happiness and joy in life and different people and in money and property and relationships and all this kind of things, no? But just it is a matter of time when we get dismayed. We face the reality or we no longer enjoy. Okay. So that is the time you search for meaning and which is permanent, which is not go. And that permanent is on the third dimensional world. In physical reality, nothing is permanent. There is only one thing is constant, that is change. It will change, okay, by design. If the day has come, night will also come. No way. No matter how you dislike it, it is no. But in the night also gives a hope that daylight will come and all those kind of things. So life goes on. So one point of time that when you choose to have the permanency, then you will find it out this path. And when you get that inner joy or that connection I just mentioned, okay, that is permanent. It will never go, no matter what's happening. All internally you will be full of joy. And this is hundreds and thousands of times more than whatever normally you get. Somebody clapped me and whatever. This looks silly, that this, okay, we don't criticize, but it doesn't appeal anymore because you tested that Amrit, infinite, the joy. So small things will not matter. Okay, so it is all about that. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Sir, one more thing is that while you was also talking about polarity, that is, you in order to experience something, for example, love, you experience hatred, opposite pole. For example, a few days ago, some people were comparing about parenting, that, oh, we are so good parents, but our parents were not like, we experienced that one, therefore we are this one. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's correct. In everything changes, and our parenting and all, maybe that's what I was telling, that stop over parenting. Okay. Do whatever possible, whatever comfortably you can do. Okay. And rest you live it. No need to spend too much on your children or too much of discipline, too much of restriction, too much of pressurizing for study and all. It's not good. Ultimately, it will backfire. Give it comfortably. And comfortably, you can achieve much more. And even children also will be mentally and physically healthy. They can take care of their life. They don't need parents to dictate them all the time. They can take care. But only thing, you have to trust them. Yeah. We don't want them to be, dependent all the time. So we have to start grooming them so that we should teach them only values. Okay, but decisions, let them take. Only they have to be taught about the values. Okay, what is right, what is wrong, but you choose, wrong has a consequence, right has a consequence. So just leave it there, let them choose. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, God bless you. And there was another hand I saw, now it is not there. Okay, fine.
Yeah, Guruji, it was
Yes,
mine,
please.
but I thought maybe it's a stupid question. That's why. Actually, not
Hold
spiritual point.
Hold on a moment. Let me explain you first what is stupid question and what is not a stupid question. Yeah. See, understanding is this. If there is nothing wrong in not knowing something right now, nothing wrong. Nobody has known everything from birth. They have learned it from somewhere, some source. They heard about it and spiritual level downloaded it, whatever it is. But they learned. One point of time, they were also not knowing it. Okay. So there is no crime in not knowing something. Okay. So if you So what is the best way to do it? Either you study or you ask. Yeah, I wanted to know about it. Okay. Normally, why we don't ask a question, even if we don't know, we think that other people will think me I'm a fool. Okay. They may be knowing I don't know, so that's why they may be think like fool. Let them think that you are a fool. It's okay to be fool for one day, but once you get the answer, rest of your life you know it. So take the risk of being fool for one day, so that remaining days of your life you just get rid of it. Okay. Now you ask your question.
Thank you. Thank you. Guruji, not spiritual point of view, as per my understanding, that like and love, both are not permanent.
Correct. That's correct. Both can vary with time. Both can vary with time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like can become dislike. You know, suppose I like to travel. So maybe one point I traveled so much, then I got disgusted with the waiting at the airport and getting not getting enough sleep and all those kind of thing. I start hating traveling. I dislike traveling. Possible. Same thing with the love. I started loving something. I'll say I love ice cream. So then I have maybe eaten too much ice cream. I created some kind of throat problem and this problem. I cannot speak properly, and all the time I'm either fever or this and that. So it gives me bad experience of loving something. So then I hate ice cream. Okay. So this is a phase. This goes with the time. So just I was explaining to Shweta, other than it is divine love, everything will change. Divine love or pure love will not change, because it doesn't depend upon how you deal with it. What is your opinion about it? It is not depending upon the opinion. It is just a connection. You just be. Like, to give some example, like the breathing. It's no question I like breathing, I don't like breathing. Okay. You just breathe as long as you are alive. Okay. So this area, this breathing, does not come in your liking, disliking, loving or not loving. It is beyond that. Same as the spiritual or infinite love. It is beyond that. It doesn't depend on liking on it. You are that. You are that connection, like the breathing example I have given. It does not matter whether you like it or dislike it or love it or don't love it. It will still be there and it will operate through you. Okay. That is called being state. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Guru.
God bless you. Indranilda, go ahead.
Okay, my question is on self-love. I will break it up into a bit of different parts. The first part is self-love more important than loving others? Second part is, if so, how do you differentiate self-love from selfishness? Okay. I will substantiate with few examples. Let's say somebody who's doing charity. A lot of people do charity. Some are genuine charity, they do it for self-love. And some are not. And then you have instances like you were saying that people have expectations from their children. Some will send the child to a country abroad, just to live vicariously, not for the child, but for himself. Okay. So what is your thought on that self-love thing and selfishness?
Okay. So let us go one by one, but remind me the questions, Start with the self-love versus selfishness.
Yeah.
Okay. If you consider it from the logical point of view, you cannot give something to someone if you don't have it. Like you cannot donate money if you don't have money.
Correct.
Okay. You cannot take care of your children if you don't have a child.
Mm.
First, you have to have it. Then only further things comes up from there. Correct?
Right.
Okay. So this means, in a traditional sense, you cannot love somebody or give love to anyone if you don't have it.
Mm.
Okay. So it is all about that theory called charity begins at home.
Mhm.
First you earn it, then you spend it. So
Right.
self-love is that earning, and
Mhm.
loving others is spending.
Okay.
Okay, that is one way of looking at it. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Mhm.
I'm giving another dimension of it. Spiritual dimension. You said you love yourself but not others, and how do I distinguish between self and others, and something of that nature. No? That your second question. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you cannot love yourself, you cannot love others. But then,
Okay. Just hold on. Let me answer that first. In the higher level, like Ramana Maharshi says, who is other? I don't see anybody other. Means at spiritual level, all of us are connected. It is like in different parts of the same body.
Mm.
It means suppose say two legs.
Mm.
One leg thinks that why the other leg is going forward. I should not help that because it is in front of me. Yeah.
Correct.
But this particular example given by Amarjyoti ji, Yogiraj Amarjyoti ji, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
So one leg doesn't feel the other leg is going forward, because it knows just it's a matter of time. This leg will be forward, the other leg will be behind, and it is a process where whole body will move forward.
Right.
Okay, so in that sense, there is no difference between two legs, who is front and who is back.
Correct.
Why? Because it's a part of the same body.
Right.
So consciousness-wise, it will be different if you come to the leg level only. But if when you come to the body level, it is a part of the same whole.
Yes.
So in that sense, there is no other. There is no other leg. It is a part of the same body. So as it is a part of the same whole, so connection or ownership will come automatically. It is not me versus them.
Okay.
It is a spiritual understanding.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And third part of it is this dynamics of this. Okay. The others and all of us at certain level, it is just we have defined our role, we are playing our role.
Correct.
Experientially achieve something. Okay. So it does not matter what role I am playing, what the others are playing. As long as we get the experience, we get the learning. So better the thing is strategy will be get the learning fast. Things will move on. Things will disappear on its own.
Right.
Okay. So this is the understanding. Now, what is the third part? The children and other things you are telling?
Yeah, yeah. See, sometimes what happens is often like parents do things not for themselves, not for the children. They do it for society. So, okay, okay, to sort of impress and all that.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate that? That comes across very clearly.
Yeah. Okay. See, we go with it is coming from something called conditioning. We are conditioned in many ways. Yeah, it started from childhood conditioning from our parents, then family conditioning, social conditioning, then maybe regional conditioning, religious conditioning, then national conditioning, and all this kind of educational conditioning. Many types of conditionings are there. Okay. So this particular aspect comes from the social conditioning. We create some kind of assessment value. Think if somebody is so and so goes into that university, they're in a better, their parents are better, and somebody's is, and they are not. Yeah.
Right.
These all ideas. Okay. I have seen. Okay, forget I have seen. What is our standard of success? Like you will be the huge, healthy, wealthy, and prosperous and famous, right? all the most of the richest people on the world, they are not educated well. Some of them even not graduate.
True.
Okay, so fact lies or truth is somewhere else. Sending best university doesn't guarantee that person will be the famous and most rich, most influential person on earth.
Correct.
Okay, so it is completely different. That's what I was telling to Shweta. Only thing we have to impart the values. Make your children better human beings for themselves. Forget about society. Society will come and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so means suppose if I'm doing some job here, if I lose the job and I'll get another job in maybe wherever, maybe in Germany, then I'll forget about whatever is here and start something in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this society and the things doesn't matter. Who cares? And so it doesn't matter. In my term, many people, this is their common issue. मैं लोगों को क्या बताऊंगा, मैं कैसे अपना मुंह दिखाऊंगा, and all this nonsense. Whenever you are really in need, those same people will not show up.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think some in one video, Gaurdas, he's from ISKCON, I think. He has some videos.
Gaur Gopal Das, right?
I think Gaur Gopal Das or something. So there is one video in the social media. I saw he was telling that if you have money, then people will come and ask you, how are you? And if you don't have money, then same people will say, who are you? How and who, the same three letters, but just change. That is the attitude. Yeah. So anyway, but this is about normal society. But these kind of things, also now let me tell the one level higher, you have to go beyond that.
Yeah.
Spiritually teaches us to go beyond these mundane things. Because you realize the uselessness of this kind of society and behavior. Your decision making should not be what is the best college in the world I will send my child.
Right.
Your thing will be, if you have to take a decision, your decision will be, what is the subject my child is most passionate about?
Yeah.
And then you find the practical availability in that subject, who teaches that and where it is.
Yeah.
Out of the choices, you make the best choice possible. That's it.
Correct.
Okay, that's how you do. That is the best you can do. And as we mentioned, it doesn't guarantee the best college will all produce the best people and rest of the people are all useless. That statistics say other way around.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. God bless you. All right. So now we'll go for our Kriya and meditation. Okay. Sit straight. And breathe in and breathe out.